Hey Taurus, happy birthday everybody. This is going to be a bonus reading for you guys. I do bonus readings for all the birthday signs, zodiacs. So happy birthday Taurus. I want to wish you guys all the best. Lots of health and happiness. There is the Sun card. So that is like the happy birthday card actually. Happiest card of the deck. So new beginnings with that Sun card. Lots of light being shined upon you guys. So I just straighten out my mat here. Okay, so that's a nice indicator there, having that Sun card at the deck. There's the Sun card again, and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like as well, I'm looking at those cards just saying that, or seeing rather, just seeing that you have a lot of options around you, Taurus, to pick and choose from. And there's a lot of happiness with the options. It seems like no matter what it is that you're going to choose, you will get what you want. It's funny, I keep splitting the deck at the same spot. Interesting. Sun, sun, sun. Okay. Taurus, what is going on for the sign of Taurus? Right now, I feel like, okay, so you've got the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, Taurus. So you're definitely making progress on letting things go in your life that are no longer needed or necessary. Anything that's been burdening you or things that you've been sort of weighed down by in life. I feel like you've realized in your mind, yeah, there's that 10 of Swords. You've realized in your mind, the swords being very much air and mind energy, that you want to make progress to closing these cycles off, okay? And you are. Sometimes I think it's about just getting it into our mindset and realizing, like, sometimes we might be saying, like, I know I need to end something, or I know I need to change something or improve on something. But until we actually have made up our mind, I feel like that's when the cycles start to close off and things start to be released from our life that no longer serve us. This could be people, places, and things, okay? So I feel like what you've been doing is making up your mind, okay? You've made decisions, you're sticking to them, and you're saying, I'm done with this person, this job, whatever. You're completing things out. Also, some of you are ending bad habits, okay? With that 10 of Swords, I feel like some of you could have done some, it's like the harm that something has done to you, okay? Could be substances, foods, unhealthy habits, even unhealthy attitudes can affect our health, okay? So I do feel here that, Taurus, you're making up your mind. You're charging forward with that bull and saying, I'm moving forward here with the 6 of Swords, okay? Calmer, clearer waters, more of a simple place with yourself, a healthier place, okay? Less is more sometimes. Let's see here. There's your 10 of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. You go from the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles, and I feel like when you make up your mind is when you start to see the abundance flowing into your life. I feel like this is also showing you a lot of stability. So regained is what I'm getting as a word, is like regained abundance, regained stability, a lot of money, or just that abundance that the 10 of Pentacles offers us. Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance. Okay, so there's the abundance, there's the things turning in your favor. And the reason why things are turning in your favor, Taurus, and you're getting more of a lucky streak or more of an abundant streak of things in your life is because you've made up your mind. When you changed your mind is when the universe sort of showed up and said, okay, you're ready to open up to new things. You're ready to receive. You're ready to change. You're ready to grow. I feel like the Temperance is a lot of healing. So as I was saying with dumping maybe bad habits and getting things that may be harmful to us on a physical, mental, emotional level, you have started to embrace healthier habits with the Temperance. I feel like patience is something that would just remind you all with patience that sometimes certain things that we want to change may take a little bit of time. And also beside that Wheel of Fortune is like we may be saying, I want something now. You may have been able to change a lot of things and maybe not something else. But just with time and patience, things will fall into place. Everything will be in balance in your life, with that Wheel of Fortune showing up, with turning the tides in your favor, things changing, more luck, more fate. Okay, so just stay on the path that you want for yourself here, Taurus, because patience is really key, and allowing for that healing to happen with the Temperance card. Okay, it's your time. That's the thing. It's because you've made up your mind. You're like, this is my time now to heal. Whatever it is you want to do, make more money, save more money, create more stability, follow your passions, follow your dreams. I feel like manifesting is something here with that Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles, where life is showing you other opportunities and things that bring in a lot of this extra money or wealth. It's your mindset, which is excellent. Some of you have also some of you, Taurus, sorry, I'm pausing. I'm just trying to think about what I'm getting in here. But some of you are opening up your heart space. You're opening up yourself to accepting help from others, to accepting a form of support. Okay, so some of you may have felt like you can take all of these things on in life on your own. And maybe that's for some of you where you've picked up some bad habits along the way as coping mechanisms. But I feel like some of you are saying, you know what, I'm open to receiving help. I'm open to receiving abundance, wealth, money. I'm open to receiving other people's input or suggestions to help. So there's that interaction and cooperation, creating harmony with certain people. So I feel like some of you have allowed for a helping hand or someone to lean on, where you may have always been a very independent self-charge, kind of doing everything on your own, relying on yourself. So I think if something or somebody helps you in life where you can see the benefit of gaining a sense of clarity or calmness, or that less is more kind of theory or feeling of like, if this person can help me feel a different way or a better way, or they improve a situation, you're more apt to bringing them in and welcoming them and actually asking maybe for a helping hand, or just leaning on a situation or somebody. Okay, so I feel like some of you have also made up your mind that you can't take everything on in life at once by yourself. You may need to have a bit of vulnerability or a little bit of an open heart to say, hey, I might need a little bit of help here. For some of you, that could be a little bit of money. Not that you're going to be a donation or being taken or taking money, but you could just say, I need to borrow some money. With that Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune is like, I'll kind of get it back to you. It's just saying, I need a little bit of a spot right now until things settle, until things improve in my life. And the Temperance card here, okay? I feel like you're going to return what it is you get, what you receive. So it's, again, just help, asking for help. Three of Wands, let's see. The Hangman, okay. I'm getting from this, first of all, any stuck energy with the Hangman. I feel here, Taurus, that there's a bit of foresight. I feel like you can see more in the distance here, and you have a bit more of a clear understanding, and you have a foresight of what problems may arise, or what the repercussions or the outcome is to certain things that lie ahead. So I feel like you kind of know where to take action. You're ready to move on to things, number one, to release you from any stuck energy. Again, the Hangman can also be like sacrificing ourselves. And I feel like you're realizing here that if I want to move forward, or I want to move forward maybe in a more productive way, or maybe a little bit of a sped up way, quicken things up, I can't sacrifice myself and all of my energy and all of my resources. I need to collaborate with other people, or I need to ask for a helping hand. I need to help use the tools around me in life to kind of move me forward. But I also pick up here that you've done so much on your own, Taurus, in your self-reliant abilities and ways, that you have this ability to sort of see where something is going to work and where something is not. Okay. Either with work or whatever that situation may be. Okay. I feel like you can see that, okay, if I do these steps, that's going to result in that. And it's either going to be favorable or unfavorable. You can kind of get an idea now of the experiences you've had, where you're like, I know not to go there, or I know not to invest in that, or I know not to pursue that scenario or maybe a dream, because you know what complications or problems may come along with it. So I feel like you have realized here that you're continuing to move forward, but you are selectively choosing the things that come towards you, or the opportunities that are the right match for you to fit. You've got enough, like I said, this sacrificing energy and changing your perspective on things. It's made you change your perspective. It's made you a little bit clever in terms of wanting to see things in a distance, wanting to pursue new things, but also knowing that where problems may lie ahead or complications. So I feel like you're able to, it's foresight is what I'm getting. You can strategize the worst case scenario and the best case scenario. It's that kind of thing. You think about the outcome of worst and best case scenarios, okay? Ultimately here, I think any of you that are sitting in a spot that you want to change or feeling stuck with that hangman, you're done with that. Three of Wands is very eager to move forward. Like I said, a lot of you have made up your mind. You're done with these cycles. Anything that's repeating itself, I'm getting a bit of a sick and tired. Okay, we're never sick and tired until we're sick and tired. So you're at that point, Taurus, where you're like, I'm done with that, and that's just the way it is. Okay. There's the Sun card. Amazing. This has been showing up throughout your shuffle. The Five of Pentacles, okay? There's the Sun card, guys. I knew there was something significant here with this card. You guys are in a very happy place in life. You guys are going to have very enjoyable birthdays. It's a special year for some of you. It's a big year possibly for some of you. But I feel like these are the happiest years to come. So I feel like you're stepping into a place where it's like the happiest times are coming because of all of these changes that we've been discussing here. Five of Pentacles, again, is being able to get some help from other people, okay? Five of Pentacles is where we have some struggles in life, but help is on the way. And I feel like you can see here where this person has their hand out. It's, again, you're not necessarily looking for a handout in a freebie sort of way, although you could, and that could be a very genuine, generous offer from somebody where there's no reciprocation. But I feel like some of you are also utilizing life around you so that you can kind of leverage, okay? It doesn't have to just be money. You can leverage a lot of things and pay it forward, pay it back, okay? I'm getting as well, like, as I'm picking this up with, it's like bartering. There's some kind of there's a communal sense here, which is why I'm saying some things come through with generosity and just like sharing, but there's a community thing, and that temperance is about that harmony, creating that flow back and forth. There's a sense of give and take. So it's like the Sun card is showing somebody, not only are they getting some help or they're getting a bit of a handout, but it kind of shines light on the situation where there's a community effort or there's some kind of bartering system where you kind of trade or exchange energy, objects, items, economies, gifts, services. So there's this exchange of back and forth in sort of creating new ways of wealth, even with the Ten of Pentacles, We can have a lot of stability and abundance just by a circular economy kind of thing, where we interchange and exchange back and forth with multiple services or communities or people. Okay, so I'm getting that as well, because there's a very big happiness here with a little bit of struggle. Oddly enough, it's like less is more. As I was saying, like, some of us might be okay with a little bit of healthy struggle in life, because ultimately we know what makes us happy. And some of you with this 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, you could be like, I'm done with this life of constantly living in a materialistic place. You know, it could be less is more. Wealth is different on many levels depending on how you want to look at it. And some people may be also going with the flow, temperance, and the wheel of fortune, and saying, well, I'm always going to be provided for by the universe. I'm always going to have things turn in my favor just at the nick of time, just in the right timing. When I need something, it shows up. So there's a little bit of this background maybe for some of you, that it's like there's a little bit of you know, this exchange where you kind of have to rely on situations, and maybe not everything is at its disposal at your convenience at all times. So you learn to appreciate the tougher times, or you learn to appreciate receiving help and giving help. I feel like you found, or you will be finding, a lot of happiness, Taurus, in this healthy exchange where you rely upon one another. Very nice energy. It's a happy struggle, oddly enough. It's kind of like, you know, this is maybe a lame excuse, but like when I go to the gym or when you work out, it's like you struggle and it hurts, and it's not necessarily fun pumping weights, but there's a happiness to this. There's an endorphin rush, there's a dopamine rush. You feel good from that struggle. So it's like, it's a give and take, okay? That's a weird excuse, but you know, you could just be just enough food in your fridge, just enough gas in your car, just enough to get you where you need to be. But at the end of the day, you're smiling, you're happy, you feel good. You're never going without, but you're never also receiving just aimlessly and overly wasteful kind of consuming. So everything that you need is within reach, but sometimes it just takes a little bit of communal effort. Leaning on one another, leaning on a neighbor. Some of you may want to, you're forming communities, okay? So you help each other. 5 of Pentacles is not necessarily struggle, but it's also that things are improving because other people are there to help you through the struggle. They're there to help you, okay? They're walking by a church here. So it's a place of refuge. Tell me what else, Taurus. I was going to say Scorpio for some reason. What else does Taurus need to know here? Okay, beautiful. Now we've got Ace of Cups and the King of Swords. So there is new love here. King of Swords is very much an air sign energy. Okay, I want to say Aquarius with that sign, or with that card. Ace of Cups, brand new beginnings in love here, emotional fulfillment. I feel like, let me just get one more here. Why the King of Swords, please? Who might this be, or what is this now for Taurus? The Chariot. Okay, Cancer energy. Could be getting a Cancer, dealing with a Cancer. You do have Leo and Sagittarius as well here. So I feel like you also know here, the King of Swords knows what he wants. I feel like you're moving closer and closer to finding exactly what you want in love, Taurus. I feel like some of you are moving along your path. You're going about your way. You're not losing track or losing focus of your true landing spot when it comes to love, okay? Some of you may not necessarily express this, or you may have come across a situation where communication isn't always up to the, you know, emotional communication that is. I feel like there could be a little bit of the ability with this King of Swords to kind of do what you want to do and maybe shut it off or close that off. But I feel in the back of your mind here, Taurus, I feel like you truly deep down inside know where you're headed and what you ultimately want in the long run. Okay, I feel like love is what you have your eyes set on. Some of you with the Chariot, it's about traveling and just going along this path. But I feel like it's just about going along the road here. Again, pursuing what it is you want, but you may not get too involved or too close with a person if it's not exactly what you're looking for, okay? If it's almost like a bit of like, you're very laser focused in a sense, and I feel with that Six of Swords at the top of the reading here is like, you're moving into a clearer place, a calmer place. You've got a lot of clarity, and you know, it's like this sense of saying, I'm not willing to settle for less than what I want. But at the same time, I feel like some of you have the ability to kind of disassociate or not communicate and just have maybe some fun along the way. It could simply just be with an air sign. Because I feel like with the Chariot, it's saying like you're persevering for the end result of what you truly want. And maybe what you truly want is not necessarily a relationship. Maybe some of you just want to have fun and go along this road, travel around the world, or do whatever you want to do with the Chariot. But I feel like the Ace of Cups is more of a calling for many of you, that it's about that true love experience and finding that right person. But you just got to keep trucking along here, Taurus. If you feel like you may have gotten some blocked communication, or you're not hitting it off in terms of a mental connection or a communication connection, because I feel like ultimately this Ace of Cups truly wants to overflow with a relationship, with love, and move forward with that, okay? So that's very nice energy. You know, the Chariot, this Cancer energy, the Ace of Cups, you've got a lot of water and love there, okay? But for some of you, along that road, you may encounter a few people that are just more cold. Or maybe you have the ability to turn it off, because it's like, this person's great, I'm having fun, but it's not my one-all be-all love. So I'm just gonna have fun with it and carry on my path, move forward. Ultimately, you have this end goal where you know what you want from a person. The thing is, Taurus, is that you're in a good place. I feel like a lot of you are in this happy place. I feel like a lot of you are, when I was saying you've made up your mind, it's like this is the year for you, Taurus. This is the year where you turn a certain age, young or old, it doesn't matter the age. It's about making up your mind and saying, I'm doing this. I've made up my mind. More of this, less of that, okay? So I feel like there's a sense of happiness because you have this sense of empowerment saying, I know what I want, I know who I am, and this is where I'm going, and that's what I want to get. And if along the way I don't get exactly what I want, that's okay. I feel like you're able to kind of detach and release because of this sense of self-knowing, and the sense of contentment and happiness, and seeing and witnessing where life is just showing up for you. Life is just bringing a lot of things in where it's supposed to, okay? There's like a lot of fate and luck showing up for you guys. Let's get one more to close the reading off, then we'll do a Wisdom of the Tao. Give us a closing card, please, for Taurus. Four of Pentacles, okay? So this is just that, what I was saying, okay? Holding back, being able to sort of protect what you own in terms of yourself, self-ownership, taking guard, taking stance. But I feel like this is the ability to kind of hold back. And you can kind of, I don't want to say close yourself off, but you're able to sort of keep things within yourself. It's like self-contained. Let me get one more, guys. I just want to clarify here, because I feel like what this is saying is just that you have the ability to kind of protect your own self. You can protect yourself in scenarios. It's kind of up to the other people or the other person that you're dealing with to deal with their own feelings or protect themselves. You're sort of saying like this King of Swords here, You may be able to have a little bit of social fun or some lovey-dovey and not really get too involved because you're able to sort of preserve and just focus on your end goal. But let me see what else this is telling us here. Just give us a clarity, please, for the Four of Pentacles. It's like save yourself. Yeah, see, 10 of Cups, guys. You're saving yourself for the ultimate happiness. You're having fun along the way. You're enjoying situations. They may not be the ideal, and it might take a few tries. But I feel like ultimately what you're holding on, it's like you save your pennies for a rainy day because you're ultimately getting the 10 of Cups. This is the ultimate of happiness, the ultimate fulfillment, everything that you want for yourself in life. And so you're kind of saying, I'm either going to just not get involved or hold myself back and wait till I find my ultimate dream or my ultimate job or my ultimate partner or whatever this is, okay? But I feel like you guys, this is going to be a very, very happy time for you, a very happy birthday. I love that card that flew out for clarifying Four of Pentacles. It's you're able to self-contain or save for the rainy day. And in fact, it's more like save for a rainbow day. Okay, there's a huge rainbow here. Save things for the rainbow. Okay, you're not willing to just spend it on anything. You're waiting for that special time, that rainbow moment. Okay, awesome. I love it. Self-preservation. That's what I'm trying to say. Self-preservation, Taurus. Yeah, you're not giving it all away. You'd rather wait. It's like I'd rather wait for that 10 of Pentacles, that 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. You'd rather wait for the gold at the end versus spending it all now or giving it all away now. Okay, especially when it comes to love, because you've got that 10 of Cups. So there's a lot of healed and improved relationships as well in the home life. But I feel like a lot of you are just waiting for your ultimate place with a person in this time. And it's like, this is the year to do it. This is the birthday that changes things for you guys. Keep going. Perplexing conditions can't stop you from learning and growing. The reality that you feared may not exist. You are moving in the right direction, even if it seems to be taking longer than anticipated. You've got the power. And that's that Temperance card as well, Taurus, is like, even when certain things are taking longer than they anticipate, like I said, some things are going to be fast and some things are going to take their time. It's all about continuing to move forward and Temperance of having that patience, okay? What's really interesting is that you also have this Chariot, this cart, okay? The Chariot, and you have it in here as well. And you keep going. You're moving forward down the path and you're waiting for exactly your end goal, the end destination that you have in mind. I feel like that's where you guys are headed, is just you're moving forward and you're not sort of slowing down or waiting around for other situations to happen. You're going to keep moving forward. If it doesn't fit, you can detach and keep moving. All right, Taurus, happy birthday, guys. I want to wish you all the best. Thank you so much for all your likes, shares, subscriptions. Don't forget to leave a comment and have a great day. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.